we had a Disney actress who is now straight up doing fetish porn, foot fetish porn, straight up supplying foot fetish creeps with pictures of her feet with the intent for them to jack off to the feet. Now, this Disney princess happens to be Sarah K. Silverman. She was just in Wreck-It Ralph 2. Okay, a Disney movie. I tagged Disney in this. We'll show you this. You might have seen this on Instagram. You might have seen it in the Bring Back group. But I'm really upset about this. Have I been blocked yet? Oh, that's the wrong note. Let's find her. Sarah Silverman feet pics. Here it is. Look at this. Look what she posts. It's a picture of her laying in bed. You can't see her face. She's laying in bed on her stomach, taking a Kate Q funny style pic. What does that mean? Distortion. It means blurred. It means pixels. It means I've never wiped the front of my iPhone off ever. I've never gone like this. So my photo looks like it was taken through the LA smog. And her feet are straight up in the air. She's laying on her stomach, feet kicked up in the air. A disgusting picture. But you know what? Foot fetish people don't care how bad it is. They don't care what the foot looks like. If it's dirty, if the picture's bad, they're so sick that any picture of any woman's foot, even someone they're not attracted to physically, that gets them going. They're just attracted to any bald foot, and they collect these photos. They trade these photos. Again, they're very similar to child pornography collectors in this manner, in which they collect, trade, and scour the internet for these pictures of celebrity feet. Now, look at this. Here's what makes this bad. You go, Mike, so she's posting a picture of her feet. That's not her problem. It's her fans' problem, right? Not this time. Listen to this. Sarah K. Silverman, here's one for all y'all feet guys. Check out these slabs. So she knows that the foot fetish thing is rampant. She goes, here's one for all y'all feet guys. And just post a picture of her feet feeding this disgusting fetish, knowing very well that these men jack off to this. So you're doing porn. This is porn. You're doing fetish porn. There it is. Everybody loves this. This is what's so weird. Everyone in her comments is so excited to see the feet. Let's see if we could pull some of these comments. I keep scrolling past this image in public, and it makes me feel like I have to hide my phone. We all love seeing all of you in your sexy glory. I feel this little piggy game coming on. That's what they play. I love your feet because they are connected to that beautiful torso. Nice feet, but can we see the top side? Listen to this. Your body looks like it's 10 feet long. Okay, that's good. Your body looks like it's 10 feet long. I wish I had your calves and talent and money. Hold on, there's some good ones in here. I love your slabs. Is slabs a thing that foot fetish people call feet? Slabs?
I've never heard of that before today.
You got a purdy mouth. Purdy. You got a purdy mouth. I'd love to check out the whole slab. Let's see this. Gorgeous, as is all of you. Your sense of humor is the most attractive of all. Sprung. I'd rather see that cute, sexy, and bright bum.
Oh my God.
I'd rather see that cute, sexy, and bright bum. Wow. What is a bright bum? That must be something they say in New Zealand. Let's see this. Yeah, well, maybe I'm a clavicle guy, so thanks for that happy accident. Yeah, this is the second one I said. Someone says this is a 2-4 because you also get the clavicle guys into this. Okay, showing this area of her chest and neck here. That's really fucking weird that people would admit this publicly. I wish I could hang out with you, girl. You are awesome. I'm an ass man myself. I like the shine on your chin. Let's see. I want to read some of these really sick slab ones. I'm not a foot guy, but I'm here for sexy Sarah. Wow, look at this one. I didn't know I was a feet guy till now. So, thanks. Ooh. This is really sick. And why the need to publicly announce the lust you feel inside? Where does that come from? I think that bothers me more than anything here. Where do millions of guys get this nerve? Like, I want to publicly talk about what gets me off in this picture here.
That used to be something that would be a huge embarrassment if it got out.
Exactly. And it's almost like, and we see this in the Bring Back group too. I've been scolding people on this for years. So like, we'll pull up a picture of like Lady A. Lady Alchemy. Martina Marluda. She doesn't want us to use her real last name, so I'm changing it to Marluda. We'll pull it up, and time again, there'll be one guy who can't help himself. We'll be covering, hey, here's an article about Lady A being racist or something. And then you'll see a guy go, gotta be honest, I'd fuck the living shit out of her. And it's like, okay, how is that relevant to any of this? Why must you... It's like they have no control over the lust. They have to get that out publicly somehow. They have to write it out. They get so overwhelmed with their own lust that they need to share it. It's like a release of sorts. Oof. That's what I'm gathering here. Why do men feel the need to have to tell us who they want to fuck, how hard they'd fuck them, where they'd fuck them, how they love it? You know, and I always get aggravated that. Okay, and that's fine. It's okay if you want to fuck these people. I get it. But why can't that be an inside thought? Why, even when I do this lecture, I've done this talk many times, right? And over again, you'll pull up a chick that's semi-hot. You'll be discussing her foolisms here on the show. And lo and behold, there's always one guy, even after years of training, will say, I got to say, man, Mike, I got to be honest, I'd fuck the living shit out of her.
It must be part of the sex thing, like sharing it is part of the horniness.
Yeah. Yeah, so I really am interested in that. I want to know what that's about. And furthermore, I keep saying it, guys, we don't need to hear that. That does nothing for anyone else. That information doesn't help anybody else. It just makes you look like a guy who can't control his animal instincts. Incels need to talk about sex all the time, says someone. Uh-oh, don't bring them up today. You know, we were thinking, somebody commented on that. They go, these spinsters are almost just as dangerous as the incels. I said, yeah, I agree. These liberal leftist spinsters, no kids. They're approaching 50, 60 years old. No kids, no relationship, furthermore. They can't hold on a relationship. They're getting wacky. Sarah K. Silverman, you know, she claims to be in a relationship. I don't count that as one. You know, unmarried. Yeah, they are just as bad as the incels. But what's worse? A spinster walking a naked incel on a dog leash while the incel is completely naked on all fours. And the spinster's holding it back. That's what I want to see. I want LA to be all these wretched, terrible SJW women in their 60s with naked incel watchdogs, attack dogs. Woo! That would be a hell on earth, right? Mad Max, Fury Road. So there she was, Sarah K. Silverman. And again, I tagged Disney in that post.
Here.
Yeah, I said, what did I say here? I said, at Disney, you're okay with this? This is one of your actresses doing fetish porn. And then I wrote this, no likes. And this is so weird. I get no likes, no discussion on this. I said, to Sarah, I said, so you're purposely feeding into their sick fetish for clicks? You know that's the same as doing porn, right? You're posting these photos specifically for guys to jerk off to. That's really disgusting. That's what I wrote. And I stand by it. So that's sick. So she goes, I know guys like feet, so I'll just give it to him. That'll get views. So you're doing porn now. You're doing... If someone is jacking off to the picture and you're posting the picture for them to jack off to, you're a pornographer. You're a porn actress. That's Sarah Silverman now. I never have been so violated.